We've talked about glutathione many times, me and Dr. Purser both, and that's because we have a really long history with glutathione. Dr. Purser started work on his first version of glutathione with Dr. Nayan Patel, who you may have seen here and there in different social media places, but they worked on what's now called Glutaril. We sell that version of the product as Eternal Youth. That glutathione is amazing. It does so many great things and is probably one of the most potent and powerful glutathiones on the planet. That led Dr. Purser to keep developing and keep tweaking it because he knew topical wasn't the only option, that we needed more, that there needed to be a functional oral version of glutathione as well. And that's where we came out with the first liquid version of VARS liposomal glutathione, which was a liquid spray that you spray into your mouth, swish and swallow, and that one had really great success as well. The biggest problem with glutathione is that it's stinky. It's very smelly, very stinky, and it tastes terrible. A very natural sulfuric taste. Many people describe it as rotten eggs. Most liquid liposomal glutathione products that you'll find will be extremely stinky. And if they're not, they're using a very small amount of glutathione in it, and it's really not going to be a beneficial glutathione to you. Not much more beneficial than just taking NAC. So that's where things changed a little bit in 2023. And we came across new technology of a dry powder liposome. Liposomes really can't function without water in any kind of given environment. That's because liposomes are spheres made up of a phospholipid bilayer, the same exact bilayer that makes up every cell membrane throughout your body. And so with these small spheres, you can pack something right in the middle of it to then be absorbed and delivered where you need it to in the body. So liposomes are really, really cool technology, and they generally use phosphatidylcholine and phosphatidylserine to make up those liposomes. And phosphatidylcholine and phosphatidylserine both have incredible benefits to the body as well, for repairing cell membranes throughout your body, as well as really being neuroprotective in your brain and throughout your nerves, throughout your entire body. So that's what's cool with this dry powder liposomes. Not only is it a liposome with its wonderful reduced glutathione package in the middle, that liposome is then coated with a special substance to help protect it from the stomach acid, where then after it gets digested through the stomach, it then makes its way into the small intestine where it's actually absorbed, where the glutathione is then absorbed directly into the cells of your intestinal tract and then taken throughout your body wherever it needs to go. So this version of glutathione, VARS liposomal glutathione capsules, is what we're talking about. These capsules are pretty cool. They're not very big. 2 of them together give you a dose of 275 milligrams of reduced glutathione, which is a fantastic dose, especially with this version. What's really cool is there are wide-scale clinical trials about to begin with this version of glutathione, of this version of liposomal glutathione specifically. And so we are incredibly excited for the data that will come back on that, and we'll be able to share that with the world. That'll be very cool. In our own clinic, with our own customers and our own patients, we've seen some really fun things happen with this version of glutathione. Now, we can't claim to treat or cure any diseases necessarily, but I can talk about some of the things that we've seen happen with some of our patients in our clinic. We've seen even people in late stage renal failure, meaning kidneys are gone bad, they're on dialysis, really no hope left for them. Their doctors have written them off. They start taking glutathione and they get better. We've seen this time and time and time again. It's something really impressive and quite crazy actually, but it works, it's there. Another thing we've seen is people with the genetic problem PEMT, which is an inability to make phosphatidylcholine. This causes many gut issues, specifically healing the linings of your gut. And so if you don't make enough phosphatidylcholine, you're always going to have problems with digesting and absorbing anything. And so many of our people have Crohn's or ulcerative colitis. And once they start taking VARS glutathione with its phosphatidylcholine liposomes, they get better. Again, time and time again, we're seeing this. We can't say that we're treating or curing these diseases, but people are having great benefits with it. One of the major benefits most people have with glutathione is its first antioxidant support, but also the energy support that it gives in your brain. It literally clears the mind, makes you able to remember things, recall things better than ever. So that's where we're at with glutathione these days. These capsules are amazing. If you haven't yet, give them a try. It's totally natural. It is something that's beneficial to literally every cell in your body. Just give them a try and let us know how it goes.